Universes Beyond Final Fantasy previewed at MagicCon Chicago last month, and I can't stop thinking about the Terra Herald of Hope precon. So here are some ideas I have to build my own Terra deck. We'll be using a mix of mill and recursion to treat our graveyard like a recycling bin. For this, I want to add a Panletier of Orthanc for mill and draw. I'm also going to add an Altar of the Brood for a universal effect. I think it would be fun to also add an Angel of Suffering to discourage opponents from attacking and filling my graveyard, and of course, it wouldn't be a graveyard deck without my beloved Sir Conrad the Grim. Let's focus on grabbing creatures with power 3 or less or mana value 3 or less from the graveyard. Port of Ardenvale is a fun way to recur creatures to your hand or the battlefield. Raise the Past is a good way to grab creatures from the graveyard and build or rebuild your board state. For a fun synergy, we get to use both Alacia who smiles at death and Alacia who laughs at fate. Last, I want to ensure that I don't mill myself right out of the game, so for that, I'm going to be using some cards that can be shuffled back into my library. Cards like Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, Darksteel Colossus, and Blightsteel Colossus will go back into your library from the graveyard. But if you're looking to just make sure you don't mill yourself out and you're on a budget, there are some other options that you can play. You can use cards like Felden's Cane, Perpetual Timepiece, Lembas, or my personal favorite, Elixir of Immortality. Of course, these aren't the most optimal cards. They fit really well in any bracket between 1 and 3, but they are a budget option if you're looking for just making sure your library doesn't disappear entirely. I'd love to know what you think of Terra Herald of Hope and how you would go about building her deck.